Hey, welcome everyone to Ed 632 Curriculum Instruction and Learning Theory. I wanted to just kind of walk you through D2L, and it's pretty user-friendly, pretty intuitive, but I wanted to walk you through how I kind of arrange things, and it's very similar to probably your other classes, but I've linked a lot of things in. I've uploaded to my own personal Google and then linked it in here, and so a lot of the documents are ever changing. So I want you to kind of make note of that. So on the home page will be announcements. It's my welcome if you care to read a little bit about me and who I am. Um, Under materials, you'll find everything for the course under content. And then it's broken down by units, and units really means week, okay? So everything under table contents, helpful documents and links, if you click that, you're going to get the course syllabus, the learner guide, which if you click on that again, it'll bring you to a Google Doc. This is ever changing. So I haven't finalized everything quite yet. I'm still working on things, but you can see here things are linked in. So you can certainly just click on this. It'll bring you to then the Flipgrid that we're going to be using, and then it says passcode LUN 632. So if you type in LUN, that's 632. Oh, maybe not. Gotta have a capital. There we go. And then it'll pull you to all of our Flipgrid. So it'll pull you right to the one that's published right now. So your introductions will be done here in Flipgrid. And same thing with lecture notes. I got to link them in here, but here's the lecture video. Again, I've published to YouTube. I've just made it a little bit easier and did what I'm familiar with and used tools that I'm familiar with. But hopefully that'll help you to kind of follow the pace and know exactly what I'm referencing. And I try to organize this and this to follow the same, excuse me, the learner guide. And when you go back to table of contents, what's listed for number one, if you go unit one then, and you go over to the learner guide and it says review syllabus D2L, but then number two is introduce yourself via Flipgrid. Okay, but after the Flipgrid, okay, after the Flipgrid linked in there, it's going to say read chapters 1 and 2. So right away you have lecture video, chapters, lecture 1, and he connects chapter 2, and lecture 1 notes. And then I have there's more Flipgrid, the tiered lesson. So I'm trying to find, so here's the Flipgrid discussion, the tiered lesson. So I'm trying to put this in order that it goes in here. So I apologize if it's not perfect, but I'm trying to make it as easy as possible. But just know that this learner guide is it's not static, so it will be ever changing. So make sure that you reference this for all deadlines. If I change anything, if I do change anything, what I will do is I will highlight it and then add a comment off to the side and let you know so that it's really kind of bold and well noted that something has changed. But we'll try to stick to the schedule. So we got 8 weeks, 8 units. The deadlines are all highlighted there. Um, and then you can see what the week I'm referencing for each unit. But yeah, so try to follow the learner guide, and then everything, like I said, under content is linked there, or under the content in unit is linked, hopefully in order in which that it appears on the learner guide. And then to turn in, you're going to go to assessments, and you can turn in your grade book and drop off assignments here. Okay, you can turn them in. And then I will be grading everything. You can just take your quizzes here, and then I will enter grades in here as well. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, you'll find announcements on the home page, and then everything else is really under content in the online learner's guide. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to email me. I will do my best to get back to you within 24, 48 hours.